imagine you put on your glasses or headset and you're instantly in your home space. It has parts of your physical home recreated virtually. It has things that are only possible virtually. And it has an incredibly inspiring view of whatever you find most beautiful.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, just gotta find something to wear. All right, perfect. Oh, hey, Mark. Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
What's up, Ma?
Whoa, we're floating in space? Huh? Who made this place? It's awesome.
Right? It's from the creator I met in LA.
This place is amazing.
Boz, is that you?
Of course it's me. You know I had to be the robot, man.
I thought I was supposed to be the robot.
Whoa.
I knew you were bluffing.
Hey, wait. Where is Naomi?
Let's call her.
Naomi.
Hey, should we deal you in?
Sorry, I'm running late, but you've got to see what we're checking out. There's an artist going around Soho hiding AR pieces for people to find.
3D street art? That's cool.
Send that link over so we can all look at it. This is stunning.
That is something.
That's awesome.
I love the movement.
Wait, it's disappeared.
Hey, Shalom, Bakim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Harakak Kodash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of the great millstone. Blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Hey, man, when you're witnessing this guy, Mark Zuckerberg, it says vision for socializing in the metaverse. When you go into metaverse, it's basically like this new formally created AI, artificial intelligence, all right, that this man has conjured up to pretty much place men out of reality and playing the Most High on the left-hand side. Because what are the coincidences that allegedly Facebook had all these lawsuits and all this other stuff for being a platform of hate speech and disinformation and whistleblowers? And what are the chances that when that man, Lex Luger looking demon with that wide chin, what are the chances that when she come out with all that nonsense and all of a sudden now he changed Facebook into to the metaverse? Okay, when you go into meta, the word meta means to change. Matter of fact, I'll just look it up because you got metamorphosis too, which means to change or to shapeshift, so to speak. Okay, and it says here the definition of meta, word forming element of Greek, which proves that this is the Greeks all over. Origin meaning after, behind, among, between, change, altered, higher, beyond, form, in the midst of, common with, by means, between, pursuit, or quest, or after, next, behind, and compounds. Okay, compound means to kind of like stack. All right, and if you look at the symbol of his, it has the infinite sign. Okay, which means infinite change. Now, I've said this several times, and I don't know if it really stuck, but I've said that you're not gonna really have need for this device that we're using. Okay, this cell phone, this 5G, iPhones, and all this other madness. That was only to be thing temporal, because as I let the video play, you're gonna see that he's basically saying that you're not gonna really need use of your cell phones anymore for real, because you're gonna be hooked up until this particular technology, and allows you to teleport to different verses and all this other stuff. So basically he's giving you a type of virtual reality within reality situation, meaning that you can go places, you can interact with people, you can do all sorts of things, man. And that proves that we're in the end. Okay, because hey man, Esau, he's really trying to overstep the boundaries of the Most High. He's really trying to bridge the gap or bend the gap between the reality and the spiritual assets, but instead he's using physical terms because he's not a spiritual man. All right, which is going to lead to him being destroyed, because this proves without a reasonable doubt that indeed we are in the NWO, okay, the New World Order. Now, Facebook, social media, like if you notice these particular platforms, they allow you to have what they call avatars, and he was speaking of an avatar as far as your avatar being physical, but it's going to be more like a simulation type thing. Okay, and if you notice, these platforms, they allow people to use avatars and change clothes and shoes and, you know, wear Jordans and all that other stuff. That was a prelude to what's happening, because when you go into Elon Musk and Neuralink, all this stuff connects, man, because they need to put this type of stuff in you so the M.O.T.B infrastructure could really become alive. Okay, because like we tell people, it's more than just putting a CHIP in you. Okay, that's minuscule. It is about that, but that thing have levels and layers to it. It's hooking you up to a whole different reality, man. Okay, so the Most High, he's very meticulous on how things be. It's not a chip in you, or you got a you know what in you. Now all of a sudden you're able to open up a door. No, it's deeper than that. You're gonna be hooked up to the grid. All right, you could think Domino's, pizza, pepperoni, anchovies, mushrooms in the damn van to pop right up to the point. He said you ain't gonna need the phones too much, man. All right, and I've said that a few times. You know, of course it's a crash. You know, but anyway, the word meta goes into behind, between, among, and then you got affinity, which is the sign on his new platform. It's an infinitive sign, okay, which represents he think his kingdom is gonna go on forever. All right, but the Most High is gonna destroy Esau, Edom, man. Why? Because he's not right. He's a demon, man. All right. So also I went into metamorphize, which metamorphosis means to change. Like if you ever looked at Mortal Kombat, that guy Shang Tsung, he was able to do what? He was able to shapeshift. Okay, so it says to change, to transform, and people are gonna they're gonna be able to do that because they can basically deal with teleportation, you know, or instant transmission. Though it's not gonna be, they're really teleporting to a different domain, but in the AI of things, it's gonna appear that they're somewhere in the Bahamas or in the Rocky Mountains somewhere, you know, and they are able to interact with other people, you know. So it says to change, to transform, to morph, to form shape. Okay, that's what metamorphize means. Okay, so metaverse, you know, which means to change different verses, change your location, you know. Like you think of a universe, you think of a multi-dimensional thing, you know, because Esau teaches the concept of what he called parallel universes, okay, which the only parallel universes that we have are what they call different solar systems, man. If you want to call those parallel universes, you could call it parallel because they intertwine with one another, okay? Our galaxy is that huge, that vast. But as far as a multiverse, as far as 1,000 copies of one particular spirit, no, hell no. No, that's off. Okay, the Bible doesn't teach it's 1,001 King Davids, man. Okay, because that's the case, then the Most High wouldn't have to bring them back. He could just bring them from a different multiverse, man. All right. But anyway, go back to the video a little bit, and you're gonna play it. You're gonna hear some of the things he's talking about, which shows you this is the NWO. All right.
Hold on. I'll tip the artist and they'll extend it.
Wow. Brilliant. If you guys like it here, I have another room you're gonna love. Check out this forest room.
Oh, let's see it.
Koi fish that fly? That's new.
This is wild. Hey, one sec, pause. It's Priscilla.
Hey, you have to see this. Beast is going crazy.
Oh, I love that guy. You've got to show that to the kids. Can you also send that to my dad?
I'll message him.
All right, see you at home. This place is great, Boz, but there's something I gotta get back to. All right, so that's a glimpse of a few ways that we're gonna be able to get together and socialize in the metaverse. It's a ways off, but you can start to see some of the fundamental building blocks take shape. First, the feeling of presence. This is the defining quality of the metaverse. You're going
See, and it's that Demolition Man shit, because sooner or later, people ain't gonna want to deal with physical contact because they got this right here. You see what I'm saying? Like that movie Demolition Man was highly on point, because it's to the point they're gonna scare the shit out of everybody with all these different illnesses going around, and then people are gonna be hooked up to this AI. You know, they're gonna be hooked up into this, and then this is gonna be their normal means of communication. You know, as you see, people are already highly consensualized over social media. So this is just gonna take it up another way. This is gonna up it up another notch, because they're literally merging man with machine. You know what I'm saying? So like the Demolition Man, he thought they was gonna have sex, and yet she came and put a damn computer on his head, man. So hey, that's why he said that we're gonna be able to communicate with one another. Literally, you would think that you're feeling on the person, and yet it's all in your mind, man. Which shows you this man, he's trying to stop the Most High's creation, because the scriptures say, be fruitful and multiply. But with this type of technology, you ain't having no babies, man, because you ain't really doing nothing. You know, it's all in the mind, of course, but you ain't really doing anything, man. You know, so this man got to go down. He's really trying to play the Most High, man. According to Thessalonians, he's trying to play Yahweh about you, how was shot. What's God doing?
To really feel like you're there with other people. You'll see their facial expressions, you'll see their body language, maybe figure out if they're actually holding an winning hand. All the subtle ways that we communicate that today's technology can't quite deliver. Next, there are avatars, and that's how we're going to represent ourselves in the metaverse. Avatars will be as common as profile pictures today, but instead of a static image, they're going to be living 3D representations of you. Your expressions, your gestures, that are going to make it.
Now, how they going to do that? How they going to get all that in you unless they have your biometrics? You see what I'm saying? That's why he said it's kind of far off. But hey, basically, when you get the CHIP, you're gonna be able to deal with this. This is gonna tie into that M.O.T.B system, man. Because yeah, you may have access to metaverse, but in order to get the the advanced stuff, you're gonna have to have what? Like, in certain downloads, they'll let you get the trial, they'll let you get the basic programming of it. But overall, you gotta pay for the rest. That's what this is gonna end up coming.